good to see you again today as we come back for another mission moment from Gardendale First Baptist Church. And we want to share with you today our journey to Greece. Even though we have not been able to go because of the pandemic, our mission partners are still doing an incredible work there on the mission field. And in Greece, we have 3 areas that we work with. The Lydia Project. And that project is to help ladies come up with some sort of a creative way where they can get some funding in to support their family. Then we have the Athens Ministry Center, where the families will come for a certain amount of time every day, and we're able to bless them and share with them and to give them hope. And then we have the refugee camps where, man, that's just total devastation for these families when they finally get there after the terrorists, the ISIS attacks. And these folks come from everywhere: Iraq, Turkey, Syria, Lebanon. And so when we get there, you see a sense of hopelessness, but you also see a sense of hope as we share Jesus Christ, the gospel, through different ways. Matter of fact, Tanner's been with us a few times, and Tanner, you share with us today about some things that you've experienced in Greece.
Yeah, Greece is an amazing place. Like Brother Mark said, we've been twice. I've had the opportunity to go both years. And one of the things that always sticks out to me about Greece is just the people. You're meeting people from all walks of life, like you said, many countries, so there's a lot of language barrier. But from what we get to understand is you're dealing with people that own businesses,
that's right.
that were doctors, that were scientists, and they're there and they don't have anything to their name, but they have pictures and they'll say, this was where I was, this was my home, this was my school. But they say all that with a smile on their face because they can tell that we genuinely care about them. And even in their darkest season, man, they tell you some incredible stories, and their faces, their stories are things I'll never forget.
That's exactly right. I'm telling you, when we go, we're able to do food distribution, we're able to do medical help, we're able to provide some clothing, and we're able to distribute the gospel message. And that's really the hope behind all of the things that we do there in Athens, Greece. But Tanner, while we're there, there's some good times and there's some hard times. So what would be one of your most favorite times in Greece?
My favorite time in Greece is when we had the opportunity to baptize someone in the Mediterranean Sea our first year.
Yeah.
And it's this picture, we're sitting on the shore and you walk out there with our ministry partner, and you had the opportunity to baptize this young man who we built a relationship with over the week. And you're sitting there and it looks like a picture, but it's a picture in my mind that I'll never forget because it's the most beautiful sight, seeing somebody go from death to life, just on that short time we were there.
That's exactly right, and it was a tremendous blessing and an opportunity for that to take place. But just keep this in mind: because of your mission gifts, that young man's life was changed. But also, not only that young man, but when we distribute food and when we distribute gift packets, and we reach out to these folks in love, we're doing this all for the cause of Christ. And so let me ask Tanner another question, man, because this one may grab your heart. What would be your most difficult time?
The most difficult thing was the second year. We went the next year, so I remembered a lot of the names, I remembered a lot of the faces, and you get there and you say, where is that person? And they say, we don't know. And so it's just a reminder that the time that you have with these people and the week or 9 days that you're there, man, be intentional. Right. And it's the hardest thing when you have to leave. It's like, man, I don't know if I'll ever see you again, but I hope that the time that we had together was cemented in the gospel, but also was at a moment where we could connect with each other for a lifetime.
Exactly right. And folks, one day we do hope to go back and be with our ministry partner and to be there with them, distributing food, going to the refugee camps, doing medical clinics, Lydia Project. It's just an incredible journey. So you pray for us as we seek God's wisdom and guidance on when to go. But you pray for our ministry partner, Abraham and Grace, and maybe one day we'll be able to be with them again in person. But church, thank you for allowing us to be the hands and feet of Christ. Even though we can't go, it's still taking place. To God be the glory. Thank you for watching us.